Hello guys, and welcome to the channel of Absolute Quality, which is me. Awesome. Let's get into today's video. So, today's video is about achievements and achievement books, or record books specifically in Destiny 1, but this whole achievements and achievement books is really going to be specified on Destiny 2. Now, this isn't any rage type of video. This is just me spouting off some information and how I feel about it, I guess. It's not really a rant on how Destiny 2 handled things. It's not really a trying to tell Destiny 2 to get better and fix its stuff. That's not what it is. I'm just saying stuff. So hopefully you guys stay along for the interesting informational ride. So the first question I want to ask to myself is, how do I go about achievements in games? Well, the way I do it is I just go into a game, I play it, and once I get in around probably, I would say 30 hours, so 30 hours of play. I've played the game enough. I've played the game to a point in which maybe I'm getting towards the end, or maybe I'm just, wanting to focus my attention to some more details. I'll check the achievements. I did this for Dark Souls 3, I do this basically for every other game, so I've done this for The Division, I've done this for countless other games, okay? I get into the game, I play the game a lot, I do it as my first reaction to the game, and I play and I play, and I don't really focus on achievements, but once I get to 30 hours or so, I'll start to check the achievement list. And once I do that, I start focusing myself maybe on getting these tasks done, if I can do them, or if I feel like they're achievable. Like, if there's some achievements in some games are absolutely ridiculous, and I'm not going to attempt to do that at all, but if it's something that is totally achievable, something that I can totally do, I'm gonna start focusing my efforts on that. And that's what I do with achievements in games. And so when games have these extra achievements, I'm able to go off and go do that stuff while I'm still playing the game, or maybe I finish the game and I just want to do some other things and get these achievements to boast to my friends. Now, the next question I want to ask is how I went about them in Destiny 1. So in Destiny 1, it had 60 achievements, okay? It had 60, so I was able to see all of those, but they weren't really, I would say, super specified achievements, so like doing like a really long amount of things. There are a lot of achievements in there that are pretty short. It's something that you could probably do within, I would say, a week. So there really wasn't any crazy achievements, so I really didn't focus on the achievements necessarily, the actual game achievements that came with it, with Destiny 1, because they were quite small and they weren't really crazy amounts of exciting that I could possibly be doing. But Destiny 1 had the record books towards the end, so they had the Rise of Iron record book, and then they had the Dawning record book, I think, and then the Sparrow Racing League book. So those were nice, okay? Those were the things that I started chasing. So I would look at these pages and I would look at all this stuff, and I would go about trying to figure out how I can do these and when I can do this one, and maybe next week I can finish this one. And it was kind of fun for me to start focusing myself on the achievements at that point, because I had this book that I could fill out, and I could get rewards based on how far I'd filled out the book. So the book was basically the achievements that I focused on more, not the in-game achievements, but the game achievements that came with the books. So that's how I went about it in Destiny 1. Now, I want to put on your screen Destiny 1's achievements. As you can see, there are 60 of them, as I mentioned before, and as you're going down the list, you see achievements about PvP, PvE, maybe just some random mission ones, and then there's doing other interesting things, I would say, within the PvP and PvE realm. So there's a lot of variety within the achievements that are going down this list. And if you saw before I'm still scrolling through them, you saw that I had done 44 of them. So I only had 16 more achievements to possibly do to be like a completionist, which I'm not. So it doesn't really matter to me. But as you can see, there are a lot. There are a lot that could possibly have been done. Now, let's switch it to Destiny 2 real quick. As you can see, I finished 9 of them, and there are 13. There are 13 achievements. Just keep that in mind, okay? 13 achievements. So you go from the 60 from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 releasing with 13. Now, the ones that I haven't completed have to do with the raid, trials, and something else. If I scroll up here, I can see it. I've got them on my screen. And the Warlock class. So the 4 that I haven't gotten are the Warlock class, 2 for the raid, and then 1 for trials. Which trials I really didn't like in general, and I don't really care for it. And then the raid also, I don't really care for it. The Warlock, I'm working on it, but it's hella boring to level a Warlock up. Or just level any character up, I would say. But that's kind of the stark contrast that is between these two games. And if you see any other games, so if you go onto your Xbox or your PS4 or even your Steam account and you check out all of these achievements that games have, they have more than 13. A lot of them do. A lot more than 13. And a lot of them are for making sure you complete the game or getting through the game, and then some are really crazy and secret and all that sorts of jazz, right? There's all this stuff to do. But 13 achievements, I think the lack of achievements, it makes Destiny 2 a little boring, not gonna lie. For players like me that once they get into the game quite a bit, they start looking for achievements to see if they can finish out the game and get one of those fabled games where you can actually finish out the entire achievements, and you're not a completionist like me, so if you can possibly do that, it's the coolest thing ever. But if there's no achievements to do, like this one, I could literally go into a raid, or I couldn't, because I don't really care. I don't want to, actually. But technically, I could go into the Leviathan raid, finish it, and then go into the Leviathan raid on the Prestige difficulty, finish it, and then I've got 2 left, and all I have to do is finish out my Warlock, and then all I have to do is find a team of trials. That's literally it. That's something I could do in a day. And I could have all 13 achievements. Wow. Awesome. One of those games where I can complete everything. Yay. Yeah, right. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But if you look at other games, I want to point this out. So like camos in Call of Duty, right? Camos aren't really achievements, but they are in-game things. So like a record book for Destiny 1, they're little camos that you can get with headshots and all these other sorts of long-range kills or attachment kills, no attachment kills. So there's all those that you can focus yourself on once you've gotten into multiplayer quite a bit. So say you get to the Prestige, you Prestige once, and then you're like, hey, can I start doing these achievements, these camos? And then you start working on the camos as you level up so that you're focused on one other thing besides just playing the game, because it is a repetitive game. Call of Duty there's a few maps, there's a few modes, and you just continue playing and trying to be good on the battlefield, right? And then we can talk about new guns in the Battlefield 1 game. So in Battlefield 1, with the DLC, you didn't necessarily get the guns right away. You had to unlock them. And so when you would unlock them through these little mini challenges, and so you do these challenges and you knew the reward was a gun, so you'd go into these challenges with a gun. Yes! Hooray! And then in Dark Souls 3, say, Dark Souls 3 has a whole bunch of secret achievements everywhere, so you have to play the game to get them. Granted, most of these secret achievements, or I think all of them, are bosses in general, so all you have to do is go through, and once you find a boss, you unlock the achievement, you kill him, and then boom, you've got that achievement, you can show it off to your friends. Achievements push us to test the edge. They motivate us to go on, and they remind us the time is worth it. That sweet, precious time was worth it. And they give us the ability to boast. So, the whole main point of this video is that Destiny 2 kind of missed an opportunity with any sort of achievements at all. I mean, there are achievements within the game that are, I would say, somewhat cool, and you can go after them because they're for a different look on your armor, but there's only 5 of them for the Crucible, and there's only 5 for the Vanguard, and then there's only 5 for the Iron Banner, and then you have all of the other ones for the Future War Cult, right? But those are just for armors, right? It's not for anything else. So it's kind of sad that you have to do that, and then there are limited times when you can possibly even do them, so it makes it even worse for trying to accomplish these nice looking armor sets that you could get, and some of them you may not even like. So I just think it's a missed opportunity for Destiny, that they missed a little opportunity with the achievements there. I think it was a little bit of a blunder, but you know, whatever they gotta do, I guess. Destiny 2 is hopefully healing quite well, so I'm hoping that is the process that it takes. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you're new, go ahead and slap the subscribe button for me. You know, you want to see some more Destiny content from me. Come on, you want to see some more. And then you want to see my stupid playthroughs on the weekend. Come on, you want to see all that stuff. Come on, just hit the subscribe button. You don't have to hit the bell. I'm not asking for the bell. That's way too much of a commitment. Way too much of a commitment that I'm asking of you. That's like getting married. Like, we're marrying if you hit the bell. If you hit the bell, I'm married to you. We don't have to be married. You can just press the subscribe button, and then you can click on my channel every once in a while and click on the old videos that you enjoy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.